a version of our newest design, and then I'll explain the other one because it's just like this one but a little bit different. So who here is followed by like a billion fake Scotty the Mediums? Me too, I'm followed by them as well. They help my follower count go up. Who here's followed by those Scotty the Medium accounts, and you're like, you're not the real Scotty the Medium, I know it, right? So yeah, a lot of us, right? So what I decided to do was, because TikTok's not doing anything about it, I decided that it would be really fun to kind of poke some fun at those people. So we have a 2-part design coming, and I'm going to show you what one of them is. So we have this. I've been putting it up. There's been a tease for it. Nobody's ever said anything to me, so I guess nobody's paying attention. But so this is hi, my name is Scotty the Medium, and it's this. But then we have another one where the ghost tongue is sticking out, and instead of it saying Scotty the Medium properly, it's a play, and it's spelled all messed up, and it's really funny. So you'll be able to get one of 2 of those designs, or both of them, just depending on what you'd like. And they're going to be able to sit up here on your shirt like this. And we'll have stickers, of course, to go along with that. You can put on your gear or your fun stuff. So that's the next line of stuff that's coming. So people can really be able to tell the difference of who's the real Scotty the Medium and who's not. And if you're a supporter, you can wear your name tag, or you can wear the imposter name tag as well, which will be a lot of fun. So that's what we got coming next. As soon as the other ones are here, the other stickers I'll show you, but these are the next designs that are going to go up in Train's Treasure Shop. They'll be available on all things, and a bonus shirt that we're working on sourcing, which is going to be really cool. So who here remembers the 90s to the early 2000s besides me? Anybody? We might do one of those, the librarian. You're pretty right on. You remember those? So we're going to get, it's going to be a button-down shirt with pockets on it, and then this that looks like a name tag, and it'll sit here on your chest, and it'll look like one of those really cool, and by the way, it won't be square like this. It'll just be the ghost holding the name tag, and it'll be sized properly. So if you're walking around, it'll be really fun to be able to wear that, especially if you're going to like a Paracon or a Psychic Expo or something like that. It'd be really cool if you were repping our crew out here and had the name tag. And you'll be able to get that in this one, or the imposter version with the tongue sticking out and the improper spelling if you like. It's going to be cool. Is it going to be coming out of the pocket? No. But maybe someday in the future we can come up with a design like that. So I hope you like that. So with that, let's get on to our daily affirmation, shall we? Not bowling shirts per se. More like Dickies button-downs is what I like. Because they're comfortable, they're baggy, you can wear them in the summer and the winter. And bowling shirts always remind me of that show 2.5 Men with what's his face? And I don't want to portray that. That's not me. So just the Dickies button down, like the old gas station attendant t-shirts from the 90s and the 2000s. So that's what we're gonna do. If that's okay with all of you, I hope that you like it. Hope you like those ideas. And again, we have lots of other cool designs coming. A card slapping, finally, card slapping is going to be coming to a t-shirt and hoodie near you. It's going to be a lot of fun to have that and put it out there. Yeah, Bella, these next ones aren't limited edition. The Ghosts and Donuts was very limited. Again, that was on purpose. And if there's anything in the future that's limited, I'll let you know. But these designs that are coming, you'll be able to get them. You'll be able to order them anytime. But of course, we'll have some, things for people who order earlier, pre-order. I have more hologram stickers of this coming, so you'll get those special perks or like other things that might come in your package or to you because you've ordered something early. We really want to make sure to take care of people who are early supporters of anything that I'm doing here, and we send extra gifts for those sorts of things. So what it's going to be, who knows, but we'll do that. Do you know when the YouTube video is coming out of the Haunted Shanley Hotel? Which one are you talking about? What YouTube video might you be asking about? Are there still hoodies available? Chris, technically there are not, but I know a person who might be able to help you out if you really wanted to order a hoodie. All right. Let us know and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay. Within Haunted Walls, not coming out, unfortunately. And that has nothing to do with me. aside from the fact that I was a castmate in that, and things got really blown up within that circle of people who put it together and produced it. So that's a whole other thing. I've been having an issue extending my subscription. Well, you're here, Ken, you're here with us now, so just wait until you see what happens. I can't remember their names, but you guys went with over Memorial Day. Oh yeah, Jack's mom. There was no YouTube. There's no YouTube video coming to that. There was no time for anybody to record anything. We were running the whole time, and you might be able to follow Get Haunted and see if they put any video up of it. But I only took about 20 minutes of video, and I was running around like a nut most of the other time without a chance to record anything. So while we're getting while I'm card slapping and getting the weekly affirmation lined up here, just remember, whenever you all see creators running around doing YouTube videos, it is very difficult to get, it's difficult to have a true paranormal experience while you are recording and talking to a camera in order to engage an audience that's not technically there with you. And then what makes it double hard is if you're at an event with 30 people. We had 35 people pretty much in total. And it was very difficult to get to stay engaged with them, who paid a lot of money to be there, and still try to record everything. So don't feel like that's why people pay a lot to be there, because they're engaged with the folks who are there. So it's difficult for me to, unfortunately, engage with both at the same time and then be able to justify the fact that I'm getting paid and they're paying for us to do both. It's unfortunately kind of tough. Judy Lifter, you're going to lose your subscription soon, but that's why we do this. This is important for us to be able to have these breaks and subscriber-only lives and stuff, so you guys get this one-on-one interaction and hang out. And I think, and I would like to say this, I've said this before, and I tried it once or twice before. I would like to have some of you on here as guests during subscriber-only lives. So here are some of the here are some of the things you need to do in order to make that happen. You need to have a quiet place, good lighting, and a good internet connection. So if you can do those things, have a quiet place, an internet connection that is decent, and like good lighting so that we can see you, then I would love to have you on and chat with you. And we have a channel for that in Discord. I've tried it before, and unfortunately, I don't know if people understand, and this is no offense to anybody, I just don't know if people understand what quiet means. It means like here, and the kids running through once in a while, it's not a big deal, but quiet's important. Otherwise, the people watching aren't getting what they want out of what they're watching, and that's important as well. Okay, that I can do, but not enough followers. So everybody follow Carla. Here you go, watch this. This is really important too. If you all want to be here and hang out with us, make sure you follow each other. There's 352,000 of us follow each other. There's almost, we're under 1,800 subscribers again, but that's okay. 1,700 of us, that's enough. There you go. Follow each other. Have follow parties with each other. Introduce each other to your, go in Discord. Be like, follow me, baby. I don't know. I think you only need 400 followers to go follow each other. And Twin Crows is going to join us as soon as she has. Yeah, all you need is 400 to go live as a guest. All right. All you need to do is have 400 followers. On TikTok, that's like, you just turn on the app and 400 people will follow you, especially if you're a lady. Make one video and people will follow you. All right. There you go. So do that. Then if you're interested in that, we have, I think Wanty could confirm this. If we have a thing where I said, if you want to go live with me, we can talk about just keep this in mind. I'm not going to do readings for you if we're live. The readings, again, I can't do with you live because people pay a lot of money to sit with me and do Zoom readings live, and it's not fair to do that. That's why we do the highest gifter, and it's still private because that's important. But if you want to come live and talk to me about your paranormal experiences or ask me questions about mediumship and psychic development, more than happy to do that for you all live. Because if you have a question like that, then everybody does. Okay, we do have a channel like that. I thought so, Wanty. If you wouldn't mind letting us know what that is, we can put it up and we can try again. But remember, just got to do 3 things. Quiet, good lighting, which just really needs to mean that you're in a well-lit room. You don't have to have all the bells and whistles. And, you know, a good internet connection. And if you need a Discord link, I'm gonna pull out a card here in a minute. Wanty, I'm not sure which deck this is. I'll have to figure out which one it is, because I think I mixed up the boxes or something. I pulled this out of the number. I was gonna say something funny. I think this is in the wrong box. I think this is the original box, the original one. Okay, you ready? If you need a Discord invite, Ashley Miller is going to take care of you. She's one of our original moderators, does a great job here. Thanks, Ashley. If you need a Discord invite, remember, it's by invite only, and you have to be a subscriber to be invited. Message Ashley right now. Follow her. She does book talk. So if you're into book talk stuff, follow her anyway. And then she goes live too. She's fun. So follow her, and she'll DM you and get you in going with well, you have to DM her, and then she'll get you going with stuff. All right, you ready for this? Because I have another reveal here too. I have another surprise on my desk that I want to show you all, and it's going to be fun. We'll make it a part of the end of the day. Okay. Can you ask questions on things spirit guides? Yep, absolutely. Anything that you want to ask me. Just the only thing that I won't do with you live is do readings, because again, there's a reason for that, okay? But I'll talk to you about your spirit guides. We'll talk about tarot cards if you want. We'll talk about anything and everything spiritual, mediumship, ghost hunting, whatever you like, okay? Cool? All right, let me see. I'm going to find a good one. Oh, I kind of like this one. There's the second one on top. All right, here we go. Don't sweat it. Okay, so Kaylee says, the channel is TikTok Live with Scotty in Discord. So if you need to find that in Discord, just find the little search bar and just look that up. Live with Scotty. And then type in there, I'd like to go live with you. And then let us know and we'll set something up. Promise. Scout's honor. One of these. Spider-Man's honor. There you go. Webbed you. Webbed you. All right, here we go. I'm in a mood. My back is on fire. I'm on a lot of Advil. So you'll have to excuse me. All right, here we go. I decorate my life with quality relationships, experiences, and purpose. All right, here we go. The world influences our desires to crave higher quantities. More money, more friends, more followers, more cars, more undies. Sadly, higher quantities only create shallow satisfactions in the moment. To be truly happy, try befriending quality, not quantity. How can you take what is already part of your life to the next level? Instead of the job you hate that pays the most, how about one you love that pays enough? Instead of 20 Tinder dates a week with the world's best Photoshop con artist, how about one really strong, transparent, and beneficial relationship? The anchors of your happiness are already part of your life. How can you crack open the magic within? It's time to put on the silk undies and ditch the rest. So that's pretty nice. I kind of like that. I decorate my life with quality relationships, experiences, and purpose. So, quality over quantity, which is a really great, thing that I think that we try to teach our children, and we were hopefully taught from when we were young, that quality is more important than quantity. And I totally agree. It's important to know that I also have a lot of underwears. Maybe TMI. I don't know. Shelly tells me all the time, I am a weirdo. Those are the things I like. I feel very called out by this card. But not in everything. I like socks also. Just so you know. So, just who I am. Those of us with tactile issues know that that's the way it goes. Anyways, so it's really important to make sure that you have quality friends and not quantity of friends, because the quantity of friends just means that you're good at making superficial relationships but not diving deep, which is really important too. No, Holly Angel, I don't like crazy socks. I just like socks. I like soft socks. Softness. Kristen, I keep my circle small, she says. I have some videos explaining how to navigate Discord. says Nicole. So here we go. Make sure that you're following Nicole, and she helps you navigate Discord, which, Nicole, you should probably just post on TikTok. It'd probably do well. Deba says, I hate socks. I avoid them. Ooh, you and my daughter both. But if you are going to purchase socks, you're only going to purchase the best ones because they're the ones that make your feet feel the best, right? Otherwise, what's the point of having a bunch of junky socks? So Mama CC and me is the same. I keep my friend circle small, but my sock drawer overflows. I don't have a lot of friends because, oh, we're going to probably have a song coming soon. Scotty socks? I don't know. Trinity's Treasure Shop. Can we make, I don't know. Can we make Scotty socks? Perhaps. The Crobius rep. Yes. My crow family is growing. Yeah. I hook. Oh, you would wear me on your feet. Excellent. Thank you for that. Yes. Need socks. I don't know. Trinity's Treasure Shop is the boss of that. Yes to socks, she says. All right. Well, listen, if she can do it, I'm in. Everybody, by the way, do me a favor. Follow Trinity's Treasure Shop because not only is she in charge of all my amazing apparel, but she makes a lot of her own, and you should follow her anyway. And I'm pretty sure you can use Scotty 10 for pretty much anything on her site. So if you're looking for a nice, comfortable shirt for yourself or as a gift, the end of the year is coming for teachers. She has a lot of really great stuff that would be wonderful as teachers' gifts as well. And it doesn't necessarily have to have my name on it. She makes a lot of great other stuff as well. So make sure you're following her. In the meantime, do you all want to see what crazy thing that I got here? Speaking of quality over quantity. So Shelly was laughing at me a couple weeks ago because I bought ping pong balls. Not because I wanted to play beer pong or because I wanted to play ping pong, but because I was going to use them to cut in half and turn on a red light and do some deprivation. Then I was at the paranormal conference last weekend, or 2 weekends ago rather, with my friends over at Get Haunted and Closed Casket Paranormal. And Closed Casket Paranormal had something really interesting. Now here's what's fun about Closed Casket Paranormal. I already keep a piece of his gear in my box, in my Go box, and he doesn't make it anymore. It's a K2 meter, but he personally made them, and basically like he won't make them anymore. So I have a limited edition piece of equipment, and it's so awesome. So when I saw that he had something else that I really liked, I was like, are those for sale? And he said, not these ones, but I can make you a pair and sell them to you. And I said, done, do it. And then it's done. So here they are. Oh, Outside the Lines is here from Glastonbury, England. How the hell do we say? Cheerio. I'm introducing these things right now to you, and I'll talk to you about what they are. So who here knows what the Gansfeld experiment is? By a raise of, you can just say me if you know Gansfeld experiment. And then if you don't, I'll explain it to you what it is. When I do something, say like spirit radio, we basically close our eyes or we put a mask on, right? And then we just listen to the radio going, and it talks to us, or maybe ghosts are saying something. Well, here is something fantastic. All right, I'll tell you what it is. So the Gansfeld experiment is actually an overstimulation of your senses in order to get you to tap into your psychic abilities. What? Tap into your psychic abilities using overstimulation? Yes. And it is freaking awesome. So this is what he sells. These are Gansfeld goggles. Now, they're 3D printed. Very nice. This I'll explain to you. This I'll explain to you. And this is where the magic happens. So what happens is, with the Gansfeld experiment, generally what people will do is take ping pong balls and tape them to their eyeballs, turn on a red light, and then listen to white noise. So you need a couple different things to make that experiment work. 1, you need ping pong balls. 2, you need tape. 3, you need a red light that's bright enough to penetrate those while your eyes are closed and give you that red light effect. Then you need headphones and a white noise generator. So you need a lot of stuff to make that work. And not only can it become a little bit costly, but it can also be a pain in the ass to have to walk everything around and tape things to your eyes and all the other crazy crap. So what my boy from Empty Casket did was he made these goggles, and they are freaking awesome. So you only need two things to make these work. One, the goggles, and two, a standard pair of headphones. So I'm going to show you how this stuff works. Ready for this? Here we go. So this switch up here simply turns on the red light. You don't have to turn on the red light, but you do for the Gonsfeld experiment. Bink. So it turns on these LEDs, which this clear plastic diffuses the light. And then what happens is on the front here is a volume control, and you can turn the volume up, and you can't hear anything because it's not doing anything. There's a built-in white noise machine in this, and you plug your headphones in right here so you can put on your Gonsfeld goggles and be completely and totally have no idea what's happening, right? So we put them on. I'm going to look silly, but that's okay because that's part of the thing. So now all we see when we close it, and it's very comfortable. The strap is comfortable. It's fully adjustable, right? You can adjust it, and now you can't see anything, nothing, just the red light. Then you can plug in your headphones and adjust the volume to whatever volume you want. And what this does, and I had really good luck with it at the Shanley, was it helps you tap in to your psychic abilities through overstimulation of pretty much all of your senses. It's really one of the coolest experiments that you can be a part of and have. When I went under, I dare say I witnessed an unaliving with great accuracy. Information came to me that was like, it was like almost like watching a movie in 3D in front of me. It was insane. And we found a lot of the information backed up on the internet. So if you have any interest in stuff like this, just find Closed Casket Paranormal on the internet and you can order yourself a pair. I may even do a giveaway of a pair of these if anybody is interested in that. We'll see. And I will use these. But the thing is that they're kind of not useless to do here. Yeah, you close your eyes, Katie. So when they're on, your eyes are closed, and it's just red light hitting you in the face, which is really neat. Closed. Oh, I'm sorry. Empty Casket. Yeah, sorry. I keep thinking of Closed Casket. God, morbid, huh? Empty Casket Paranormal. Yep. Follow him. His name's Bill. He's a really great guy. He does a lot of awesome work. And you should follow him because he has a whole bunch of other cool stuff, including a God's helmet, which or he's working on a God's helmet, I think, which is something else entirely. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun with him and his paranormal equipment in the future. But yeah, so if you already have, so like if you're one of those people, and I know there's a lot of you here, if you're one of those people who are like, Scott, I have a really hard time concentrating on this stuff. What can I do? Well, I'll tell you what we do is we use this instead of you trying to be really quiet. This gives you all of the sensory, and then it forces you to look inside your mind's eye to find whatever message might be coming through. That was pretty wild. Is there a meltdown going on there? No, just Lexi singing away. Anyone needs help with Discord, Amy TB Art can help. She's one of our amazing mods as well, so we can pin that up. Thank you, Amy. Can I use that without being able to have imagination? Yeah, so the point is that you shouldn't need any imagination at all. And it could absolutely, in my opinion, kickstart your imagination to go, which is really important. I don't know how to explain that, but we've had people here before that when they do visualization with us, that it has helped kick their abilities up, which is great. Yeah, so I could probably use it. Are any of the moderators here like camera ready and they would want to come on? Because basically I would just need somebody to moderate this live while I'm doing this. Night all, Reiki training in the heart chakra center of the world tomorrow. Good night, Outside the Lines. Have a great time. Heart chakra. Heart chakra, baby. Heart chakra. Thank you for this beautiful gift. I sit here and while I'm doing a reading, I like hold it and I play with it. This rock that you gave me, I love it. It's beautiful. And I ordered a frame for my picture too. I hope it's here soon. Can't wait. It's going to go right back here. Have a great night, a great trip. We love it. All right, let's see. Ashley Miller says, I sent the request. All right, Ashley Miller. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, everybody. Ashley's live. What's up, Ash?
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Pretty good.
You got a haircut?
I did. I cut it myself, actually, yeah.
Nice. Good job. I used to cut my hair all the time when I was in the Marines. It was a bad haircut, but it was free and I didn't have any money, so it was perfect price.
Right.
So if anybody doesn't know Ashley, this is Ashley. She's one of our amazing moderators. She's going to be sending all of you some Discord info here in a couple minutes. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to put this on. I'm 110% I will not be able to hear you or see you. Okay. So I'm going to kind of trying to get into a little bit of a meditative state. It might take a minute or two. And as I do that, I'll start to describe things. And just like as if we are doing an SD session, ask questions about the things that I'm seeing. And remember, I can't hear you. So whatever is coming out of my mouth, I may or may not be answering questions. I have no idea what's going to come out. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this works. Okay. So let me, I think I need to put the goggles on first. And I really want to demonstrate how these things work. So here we go. I'm going to put it on. Here we go. All right. We're plugged in. This is so fun. Usually you have somebody helping you do this. So you kind of got to watch me like absolutely not know you guys watch me not know what I'm doing all the time. All right, here we go. I'm going to turn on the white noise in a second. It's really loud. Can you say hello?
Hello.
I assume you said something. I didn't hear anything. Okay, here we go. So the first thing that's happening is I'm starting to see a shape inside the red, and it's just a triangle right now.
Yeah, I mean, he knows if he's gonna, he won't go too far.
I heard to say your paternal father says hello.
Who is here with us right now?
As I'm starting to get a little bit deeper into this, I don't know if it's anxiety or something else, but it's feeling similar to anxiety is starting to push up a little bit. I'm watching a wave of, I don't know, just like a wave is starting to happen. I'm not really sure what the material is. The triangle's still present. Somebody said, don't worry about the last moment of your life. It's already over. That's weird.
I mean, they're not wrong. Triangle's your favorite shape?
Is there a piece of your heart left over for me? So anything that I say, by the way, is crap I'm hearing.
Who is Scotty speaking with right now?
Now I am taking a plant and I'm putting it into a terracotta pot. It's plant's about a foot tall. It's green, has a small pink and white bloom on the top. She keeps me near a shelf, says the flower.
Who keeps... just send a message to any of the mods. And the mods are the ones that have like the little person with like the gear. Just send a message to any of them and they can get you the info you need, Linda.
I've never had a mom or a friend like you. I've been waiting to tell you I love you.
I love you too.
I channel through dreams. I live in the blanket.
Oh, that's a little... Okay.
You don't have to worry about me. As I'm saying that, I can see a small cat that's talking as well. Or not talking, but kind of showing up.
Who is speaking with Scotty right now?
I'm tucked away in a drawer for you. Do you remember how long I've been here?
It would help if I knew who it was.
I sometimes dream about you. That's what it's like here.
I love what you guys, but some of these are kind of creepy. Right, Kaylee?
Tell them the plant soil is too acidic. That's why the leaves are dying.
Yo, I got 4 dying plants on top of my bookshelf right now.
You can't play straws. They're not a musical instrument. Don't be so silly.
Same cat.
Why does the cat feel so rough?
I've only had him for maybe 2 months, though.
Do you want to tell them the medicine they're looking for is under the couch?
These are very interesting messages, yes, I agree. Who's lost their medication? No, the plants. Is this in the medication I'm looking for?
Don't stick the key up your nose.
Thanks for the advice. I appreciate it.
By the way, everything that I'm saying is I can hear. It's like a psychic kind of talking, clear audience happening. It all sounds like a child. And there's this immense amount of like love coming through.
Okay, now that gave me goosebumps.
The colors of the rainbow in the glass in the window.
I would love to know the name of who is speaking right now. Apparently somebody's meds are under the couch. If anybody's missing their medicine that they need, it's probably under the couch somewhere.
Are you going to tell them I was choking, Scotty?
That was... Oh. Scotty knows something we don't know? You found a toy car. We probably got a lot of those under mine.
The next thing that's visually happening is like a tube of paint is being pressed out and smeared. I don't have a color. Everything's kind of gray looking as far as that goes. But it's like acrylic paint being pushed out of a tube, I think. Make room for me.
Very interesting. The spirits refusing to tell us their name. Who is speaking right now? If the spirit can channel through Scotty and let him know.
Now I'm seeing like a case or something with like a baby fork and spoon set in it or something. It's like a little case. It feels like it opens up and there's like a little fork, like a little baby toddler size fork and spoon inside. Remember, Scott, tell them I sleep in the blanket. I'm folded up in the drawer. Thank you for the rainbow. All the colors in the window. I choked. The paint. And the plant soil is too acidic. All right. I'm going to take this off for a minute. Oh boy, forgot where I was for a second. So what was going on there?
From what it sounded like, there was a child that was trying to speak to you.
Yeah.
And we don't know who was talking, but like everything that you were saying, that like after you said it all together, like kind of clicked a little bit for me, but I don't know the names. I don't know.
No name was given, unfortunately. It felt like a tiny child was talking to me, like 3 to 4 years old, of age. Didn't see them. All I could do was really hear them, and they kept showing me stuff and telling me what to say.
There were some pretty crazy things that were said too.
Yeah, medicine underneath the... So what I'd say is if any of that rings for things that have recently had, just like a regular reading, I wasn't looking to do a reading, I just wanted to see what was going to come through. But for like anything that would come through as far as like if somebody recently dropped medicine under the cabinet or underneath the couch and found it there or was like looking for it, if they had to move a plant and it's still dying, these silverware sets seem to be pretty important, otherwise they wouldn't have shown that to me. And the blanket in a drawer for a child is really interesting to me. And then they kept asking about why the cat felt rough. They showed me the cat, and they made me feel like the cat recently got groomed, and like maybe got groomed improperly, or like it was too rough feeling or something. I don't know. It was interesting. It's very interesting.
I mean, you said dying plants, and I'm like, I have 4 dying plants on top of my bookshelf right now.
Therese says, I just recently moved a plant that same description is dying and I want to replant it. Does any of the other stuff make any sense? Remember, I'm not a plant guy. I don't know anything about plants. So when they show it to me, I just describe it. And Chris says, I can watch you do this all day. Well, it's interesting because it doesn't take any work at all on my part. I'm just kind of letting whatever comes through. And it does sound crazy, but it lets my clairaudience kick in really hard. So I just go and talk. So let's see if yeah, it sounds like someone's ashes are in a blanket in a drawer. Yeah, that could be something that I was feeling that as they were talking about that. Or even if it was like sewn into the blanket or something, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy says I can relate to this reading. Okay. We'll do one more and we'll see how it goes, okay? A photo or maybe a blanket, maybe baby clothes. Yes, all that stuff. All you can hear through there is white noise, correct? Oh, hi, Jules. Nice to see you there.
She's been in here.
Oh, has she? Hi, Jules. I'm sorry if I didn't see you earlier. Welcome. Yeah, Harry, this is all you hear. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's it. It's real loud, too. So once it goes on your ears, I can't hear anything. And the other thing that was going on is that I felt like I was floating, which is really cool, which is not something I normally get unless I'm really deep into a meditation. So that happened pretty quick. So we'll do it again. I don't know what kind of questions you were asking, but just keep going. If you see anybody relating to anything that I'm saying, ask them questions and talk to them as if you've seen me do enough readings to know how to understand what I'm doing, I think. So we'll do it again and we'll see what happens. All right. I wish they made a power on sound like a proton pack. Okay. So I'm going to put them back on. Once the headphones are on, I'll turn the white noise back on, and we'll see what else comes through. Okay, this will be pretty interesting. This I could see is a really great tool to help do remote viewing if I practice with it, because it really does a lot of interesting stuff. So we're going to turn the white noise on all the way up, and here we go. So again, I'm just going to breathe, let myself go into a meditative state, and anything for the most part that you hear me talking about, it's just going to be what they're saying, or whoever is there is saying.
Yes, it's a red light.
To anyone who's listening or with us out there in the world, you can tap into me, show me things, let me hear things, whatever you want. And I'm just going to explain what I'm hearing, seeing, and feeling, okay? So let's see. Now I see what I'm thinking is a drill press. So it's a drill that's mounted and you pull the lever and it drills down into the wood. There's a name that's coming through with it. Like it's like Zachary, but it's like you would say it differently, like Zucheria or Zachary. I feel like you would pronounce the CH part for some reason, but it sounds like Zachary, but like Zucheria or Zuchery or something like that.
If anybody watching has any questions, feel free to comment them in.
Ooh. And there's like a female husky, probably about 65 to 70 pounds, gray on top, white on the bottom, blue eyes, I think. It's kind of popped up.
Sorry about that. My husband's trying to call me. Does it sound like your dog still, Jane?
I think this is the same man. And what he did was showed me this. I've never seen anything like this. He shows me his wrist and he taps like he has a watch on, but the watch is somehow connected to his heart for some reason. And he says that he has to keep track of his heart through the watch. And if his heart is having a problem, he's like tapping the watch and it's like sending a shock to his chest. I've never seen anything like that, but it's the feeling that I'm getting.
Yeah, I was just thinking like some sort of heart monitor with like what do you call it? Like something that connected to like a pacemaker or something. Yeah.
Here I am, unwitnessed by most, and here you are speaking with me. Who are you?
Who are you? What is your name?
Do these people require healing?
Oh yeah. So like a lot of you would like some of that healing.
Tell her she has a snake on her heart.
What does that mean?
To release it. There's too much anger.
Who is speaking right now?
Not clear either. It requires healing.
Whose spirit guide is this?
Tell her to place her hands over her heart, left on top of right.
Yeah, who is she?
Tell her to take a deep breath. Let the light flow in. Imagine sticks and branches over your heart, and as the light pours in, the branches and twigs break, and your heart is free. The snake leaves, and you feel better. Do this every day until you feel better. Consume more water.
We would love to know who this is for, so they know what they should be doing.
Tell them I'm not afraid.
Is there a color associated with this girl?
There's infinite healing inside of each one of you.
Well, now they're speaking to all of us.
You just need to learn to unlock your DNA.
Who is this message for? I was definitely not expecting
to
this.
cast iron to break the spells. I don't know what that means.
I have no other questions except for who this is and who it's for, so we know, because it seems like a deep message that is obviously for somebody. Cast iron to break the spells.
Tell each of these people to start with patience for themselves. My name is Zachariah.
Interesting. Yeah, just everybody take this as a postcard because it's to go to anybody. But yeah, it's a very important message.
Okay. He's being very quiet. So I'm going to stop for a second. This is really weird.
That got intense.
That was really weird. That was really weird.
I agree.
Oh my goodness. That was really weird.
Hello, Danielle.
Give me a second.
You're good.
Whoa. That was really weird. I don't know how to, I can't even say that enough times. That was strange. That was like,
I don't think any of us were expecting that to come through.
you know, it was
Considering
weird.
what was the first
It was
one.
like he was waiting for me to come and do that. So if anybody wants my opinion on what that was, whoever that was, that being was coming to me from the same space that my own main spirit guide talks to me from, who I don't really talk about here too much because I don't like seeming like I'm off the reservation, so to speak. But it came from the same space. And I think at the beginning there, he said, I was more or less channeling. I don't remember everything that was happening there, but more or less from the beginning there, he said something about like, normally he's not observed, but there I was seeing him. And he was kind of surprised, but then was like, good, then I'm going to talk to you. And then I felt this overwhelming feeling to talk about hearts being locked and being encased and needing to be cleared. Crystal says, I Googled it. Zatari is the spirit of life. Well, I don't know what any of that means. You guys got to remember that and anybody who's been with me for a long time, even Ashley here will tell you, I don't dive into that space too much. I only use what I know for what's near me. And what was really crazy was that was a spirit guide for sure, in my opinion, just being like, this is universal information that needs to be handed out.
Yeah, there was a few that commented, were like, I think this is just for everybody here right now. Because that was...
No, I think that was for like a universal message. Even though he was saying she, it was like a very universal feeling of unlocking everybody.
Right.
What did he say about, do you remember the thing about the twigs? I kind of remember something about twigs or branches. And I kind of
was something about like putting your hand over your heart and like left, like right over left, and like imagine twigs and branches breaking over it to kind of like release it or something. It was weird.
Okay, now I see it again. So this is what because now I'm seeing it as we're talking about it. So he made me feel like there was branches and twigs piled on top of each other. Mm-hmm. And he said, imagine that as you're holding your hand over your heart, that the twigs and branches are snapping and breaking in half, and the energy that was coming through would push through all of that and re-energize your being. Whew. That was deep AF, man. I never had that in my life before. He said, we each infinite healing power. Yeah.
He at one point asked if there was anybody here who needed healing, and I swear, if not everybody, almost everybody commented, I do, I do.
Mommy.
They're okay. She's okay. Whoever that is, fine. Don't worry. Don't sweat it. Said, yeah, to release the snake. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, one of the things that makes this all really special is now that I've connected with that energy and you all kind of were there for it, you should be able to connect with it. You have a name now to a spirit guide, a really powerful one, in my opinion. Again, up there in league with my own guide that's really right out there. What was interesting is when I came upon him, or he came upon me, however he felt like doing it, he was working a drill press, which I thought was interesting. That's a very human tool, but he made me feel like he was working on something. If somebody, like Zachariah, something like that. And, I phonetically say what I hear. So if it's not straight up English, it's hard for me, but I try to do my best. So that's what was going on. Bree says, I couldn't tell if I should embrace it or block it. It felt a little scary to me. So when you feel that way, in my opinion, that's when we embrace. If you see me embracing, then don't sweat it, because I will. If there was something negative or bad, we would kick rocks. What does cast iron to break the spell mean? I don't know. I'm going to ask Sarah, Twin Crows, what she thinks about that, because I think it has something to do with some witchcraft, or some sort of spell binding, which is interesting. Maybe somebody put a spell on me. Who knows? Maybe that's why my back hurts today. Can we post this live somewhere? Yep, somebody's recording it and they'll take care of it. It's creepy, but also felt necessary to hear. Yeah. I saw we had some new subscribers. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. This is just something we were doing. It's a little bit of an experiment, doing the Gonsfeld experiment, which is what these goggles are for. They turn on a red light in here, which is what I was seeing. And then on the camera, it looks very focused, but it's actually in person diffused across the red here, across the white. And then when we turn on this little button in the front here, it turns on white noise. So all I could see is red and hear white noise. So anything that Ashley was asking, I didn't hear. And I probably sound pretty rude talking over her, I'm sure at points, but that's just the way that the Gonsfeld works. Normally what we would do is use these in a haunted location, set somebody by themselves, and just let them espouse anything that was coming out or through, or whatever they saw, felt, or heard inside that space. So today was interesting how that worked. So where this came from is my buddy Bill makes these over at Empty Casket Paranormal. What's really cool is they're rechargeable through a USB. They hook up with a headphone jack right there. The noise is right here, and you can't hear it without headphones. So that's cool. And then this is the switch to turn the lights on and off. And again, it's rechargeable. They are $150 for the pair of them. Well worth it, in my opinion. Fully adjustable. And again, being rechargeable means that, like other ghost hunting equipment, you don't have to sweat having batteries.
I know there was a few who asked why the red light.
So the red light is really great because what happens is it helps overpower all of your senses. So instead of it being black and you diving into yourself that way, what it does is overstimulate your retina and all of your oculus, everything. And it really becomes all you can see until you can't see anything. It's really wild. And it's the best color that they found works. It makes you very calm as it goes. So if people want to know where to get these, they can get them at Empty Casket Paranormal. Just go on Facebook and look that up, Empty Casket. However, what I will do is maybe tonight we'll do, instead of a t-shirt, I can fill up a gift meter and give a pair of these out. I think we could probably make that happen. So, Ken didn't even waste no time. She's like, ordered them. Because I know $150 could be a lot of money. Thanks to all of you subscribers, I was able to buy these and not get yelled at by my wife because we had a little extra money, so I could purchase these.
Kendra, I think you said eyes closed.
Yes, eyes closed. You can use them for meditating for sure. And just remember, everything will be a little bit varied. Remember, I'm very used to being in a meditative state. This isn't the first time that I've used an apparatus like this. So for me, it's like putting on a pair of shoes. I get what they're for. So for you, if you do purchase a pair of these, or if we do a giveaway and you win a pair, remember that your experience is going to be different from mine, and it may take you a little time to find that stride or get into the space where you're comfortable. using them more often than not. So they're a really great tool, but they can be a little overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you feel safe, then you will be safe. And of course, nothing. If you're in a room, nothing can hurt you. You're just by yourself. Will you share more if you learn about that reading? Yeah, I will. Absolutely. So I'm sure everybody's already diving in. I saw people already Googling that name. So see what other kinds of stuff you all can dig up on it and let me know. What happens is if I do it is I feel like I dig too much in one direction. But if I have somebody generally look at it and see what they have to say about it, we might come up with some better information. That's what a good medium does. We just give you the information and let everybody else figure out what to do with it. Because I don't want to lead the investigation. I just want to tell you what I got. How can you watch a recording of this, says Miss Kitty? I think Nicole was probably recording it, and she will let you know. She'll post it up in Discord when it's a YouTube link will be available. All right. Usually, I think that's what she does, post everything to YouTube for us. There you go. See, she says I'll post it there. All right, Ashley. It's about time for me to get going. I got to go get dinner with the family. Hot dogs tonight, delicious. One more time. I decorate my life with quality relationships, experiences, and purpose. All right. The world influences our desires to crave higher quantities, more money, more friends, more followers, more cars, more undies. Sadly, higher quantities only create shallow satisfactions in the moment. To be truly happy, try befriending quality, not quantity. How can you take what is already part of your life to the next level? Instead of the job you hate that pays the most, how about one that pays you just enough? Instead of 20 Tinder dates a week with the world's best Photoshop con artist, how about one truly strong, transparent, and beneficial relationship? The anchors of your happiness are already a part of your life. How can you crack open the magic within? It's time to put on silk undies and ditch the rest. And that's your weekly affirmation for this week, all right? So make sure that the people that you're with are quality people. The things that you collect are quality and over quantity, because one cool action figure is better than 20 junky ones from the dollar store. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to blow them up with that mayonnaise, then... All right, everybody. Thank you very much for helping out. Actually, I appreciate it. Everybody else, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Remember, I'll be on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will do free spirit-led mediumship readings, and we'll see what the interest in the goggles is, and if we can raise the funds, then we'll go ahead and give a pair of these out, all right? Okay, everybody. Have a great night, and I will see you later. Well, have a great day, and I'll see you tonight. How's that? All right.
Yep.
See you later. Bye.